Hello and welcome. Uh, this is going to be an episode of Batman, another Batman episode. So let me just think like I'm Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne likes to play with class, play with dignity, but then he also has a touch of flair. Yes. So this is what we're going to do here. We're just going to own him. So now we've created a hole over there, but can we exploit it? Not sure, but we got to do something here. Huh, that's strange. Is it for the taking? Okay, let's go back. Now let's get these pieces out of the way. Maybe I'll get the rook here. It feels a bit passive, I agree, but somehow I think it's correct. King is probably going to be safest right in the middle. Rook is definitely coming out here. How are we going to handle this? Let's already sort of prepare ourselves for a little bit of a more. Maybe we can come here actually. Should we? Okay, let's go back. So we have an advantage materially, but he has a little bit of momentum with his pieces, but nothing concrete as you can see. There's nothing, there's no there, as they say. This knight is likely to reroute like here, so I'm not going to spend too much time chasing him. He's probably got to do some kind of a pawn, queenside pawn push. I'm not sure what I should do. Maybe pawn up here, bishop here, rook here. I'm not going to fuss too much about these pieces. They're sort of well connected in their own way. He doesn't have a great pawn break. This is the pawn break he has, but it comes with a sacrifice actually, and his pieces aren't yet lined up. So let's just see if he moves his bishop here, that could signal a potential pawn break. This is also, we can ignore this move, I think. I think we'll just come here and prepare this. Capturing with the pawn, taking away squares for the knight and the bishop. The square is kind of a nice one for black, but he doesn't have it anymore. So he's really going to have to play this at some point. In the meantime, we're going to solve some of our problems here on the queen side. Mobility problems that we have. Okay, now he is ganging up on that piece. Ganging up rather successfully on it. I might have to do this actually. I've got to make him earn it. If he really wants that pawn, he's got to really earn it. I could even consider knight here, but doesn't feel right. I don't want to make this piece too loose. I don't want to open it up here either. I want to keep the queen side closed. King's got to be safe. Queen side closed, king safe. Okay, he's trying to open it up a bit. So this move is possibly coming up next. What do we think about pawn push? Maybe we just, I don't know. Let's just go here. Let's actually attack this pawn with our queen and bishop battery. Force him to maybe make a move like this. That would give us a very comfortable situation. Okay, the pressure's off here. So what do we do now? Pawn up is the pawn break move, but I guess we just go here. And okay, if we come here and he pushes pawn up, capture, back. No, that's dangerous, very dangerous. This whole situation is still very, very dangerous for us. What about our king? King is not safe here. Maybe here. Okay. So we're losing mobility and we're losing time, but we still have a pawn up. We just got to hold it together here, hold the fort. If we can manage to hold on to this for some period of time, the things will become easier. It's sort of like a test match where you have the difficult part of the game going on. Okay, here we go. We've lost a small little bit of edge here, but don't panic just so quickly. Check is coming up, but I think we can just hide here. All right, now let's get our knight in. So the game is totally even. In fact, he has the bishop pair. And my king is uncastled, so a lot of trumps are in his favor, in fact. Now we're going to try to get a bit, we have to stay ahead on the clock. That's the key thing for us here. If we stay ahead on the clock, we'll be fine. He can potentially create a passed pawn on the deep file here, so that's also going to be very scary. So we'll already get our king up so that our rooks are connected for the back rank plan. We'll just hold on to all these pawns, attack this weak pawn, get our rook here, double the rooks, queen in the way to defend. Oh, I blundered. Oh, he missed it flat. He had both his knights. He could have double forked me. All right, now we've got a pretty secure situation. I think we'll come up. The two knights together are a little bit redundant. Of course, he does have this pawn. So let's just take these off. He doesn't have a check. We can capture that rook, make it a bit easier to play, take away the rook from him, advance these pawns. We'll keep the rook at the back so that we can keep an eye on the h8 square. Okay, him coming up. Knight check, but only one check. Okay, now we get the second check. Oh, okay. This should be an easy win here. Alright, thank you for playing. I did it again, guys.